it's Saskia here from Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue, and I'm making this video on behalf of Small Pet Select. And I've got my little helper here. This is little Bayberry. She's my little helper for today. I want to talk about what is better. How many guinea pigs what number is the best? Is 1 the best? Maybe 2? Or maybe 3 or more? Let's talk about that, because I get a lot of questions about this. Now, guinea pigs by nature are used to living in groups. They live in family groups and they always have the company of each other and they talk to each other, and you know, they kind of like in a bigger herd situation that we have here, for instance. They're all the same sex, of course, but they got lots of little places they can go and say hi to each other, and you know, there's all these little houses and they visit and they walk around, and I just love it. And there's a lot of different piggies in there. So what is the best? Because a lot of people say, well, I just want 1 guinea pig, just 1, because I think that is enough responsibility. That's what I can handle. So I'm just gonna have 1. Plus I don't need to have that much space for the guinea pig, so I think 1 is a perfect number. So then I'm gonna say, no, please don't do that. Please take 2 guinea pigs, because they do get super lonely. They really do. They are just like people. They want to have their kind around to be able to talk to. I mean, we can spend time with them, for instance, when we're home in the evening, when you're done with your homework or whatever. But it's not the same, because we don't speak guinea pig and they really want to be able to communicate. So that's why when we adopt guinea pigs out, we always adopt them out in pairs of 2 same-sex, of course, guinea pigs. But how about adding a 3rd? How is that? Why should I add a 3rd? Well, the thing is that I don't recommend it with male guinea pigs, because, hey, where you going, Missy? You're supposed to be my helper. All you gotta do is eat. You too. But yeah, with the males, it is not advisable, because if you have a bonded pair of 2 boys and you just put another 3rd male in there, you cannot expect them to be just happy and everything's hunky-dory and they're going to be okay and friends, because they may not. In fact, what might happen is that you might actually end up with 3 single males, and that's of course absolutely not what you want at all. So with the males, I always say and recommend, leave it at 2. If they get along great, don't mess with that. Just give them a nice big cage where they can walk around and be happy. But with the girls, it's a different story. For females, get along a little better than males. So with girls, you can have a bigger group. And that's what I always say, definitely, when you have ladies, why not do 3? Because a trio is the closer you can get, the closest you can kind of get to the more natural setup and living situation for a guinea pig. I'm gonna keep looking down because you're not helping, you're not sitting still. Yes, you're being very naughty. You very naughty little piglets. Where are you going? So funny. So there, always have at least 2 guinea pigs. You can definitely add more guinea pigs if you have females, because they're just not, they're more gentler. They're not as boys, where they can definitely get into a little scrap. So if you have a bonded pair of boys, keep it that way, and maybe get another pair of boys. But 3, if you have females, is the better number. It's the more natural number, and we just love it. We have a whole bunch of girls that live in bigger groups here at the rescue. I personally have 5 boys that live together, but that is because I could handpick them and their personalities, okay? Most people don't have that luxury. So I got very lucky in that respect, but it's really hard to make that happen. So it's better not to try. What do you think about all that? She's probably gonna get adopted with a mommy. This is her mommy. And she has a different mommy. But we're gonna hope these 2 are gonna stay together. And then maybe they can actually be adopted as a trio. That will make me very happy. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening.